Alright everyone, let's get started, and welcome back to Celeste. When last we left off, we had managed to make it through the Mirror Temple, yet another entry on this incredibly annoying mountains list of dark and depressing places. But I don't think it's going to get any less dark and depressing, unfortunately, because the next chapter is Reflection. I've had entirely too much time looking in mirrors over the course of this run. Or maybe not enough time looking in mirrors over the course of this run. You decide for yourself. At any rate, the goal is to climb the mountain in less than 1,000 deaths. And we seem to be getting really close to the top of the mountain. With 364 deaths on the entry, we are a third of the way to miserable failure. Exciting, enjoyable miserable failure, because this game is amazing, but failure nevertheless. So it remains to be seen if whatever this game can give me on whatever is left until the summit will actually get me to that 1,000 death mark. All we can do is start climbing and find out. Chapter 6, Reflection. Now see, if this is some kind of tongue-in-cheek hint about how to deal with this next chapter, I'm going to be annoyed. It is impossible to outrun your own reflection. This is most definitely true. Theo, please be okay. If you are not okay, I'm going to be very sad. It's another night. That's not a good start to this. Oh, thank. You know, we had a messed up nightmare earlier. We'll see. I may end up skipping parts of the conversation. I don't know. It kind of depends on how long and how detailed the conversation gets, but these kinds of conversations, it's amazing how much they add to this game, I think. Right? Oh, he's referring to the Mirror Temple. Darn, that's no fun. Wait. Why am I picking Theo's? I'm Madeline. Ah, fine. Hey, you're telling me I get to play visual novel here? It's Celeste, the visual novel. Do not make that. I don't want to do what's really going on here. It's night now, so there you go. Existential crisis. This mountain seems to be designed to give people existential crises. Oh, it's gonna make me ask both of them anyway. Fine. You noticed! I figured that out a long time ago. Is this all that, though? Like, would the mountain have done this if part of me hadn't escaped from the mirror? Yeah, well, she's certainly been showing up in reality, even if the first time was a dream. She lashed out at Mr. Oshido. She probably was the reason the gondola stalled out, and she was there in the temple. Yeah. Like... Theo is still amazing. Oh yes, I get to pick for Madeline too. I may have to give the executive summary of this discussion. That's adorable. Aww. And that's Alex. Oh, boy. See? Oh, geez. Wow, okay, I have a lot of control over this conversation. We might have to spend an entire video talking if this keeps up. Man. So... like, yeah, there's a lot of history here. This mountain is a very strange place. I wish I knew, like, why did Madeline decide that climbing this mountain was the solution? Huh. Like, I wish I knew, like, what do people see in this mountain in the world they live in here? Like, why is there a temple here? Why does this mountain draw people out? Nah, you broke the eyeball. Okay. I don't even know why I'm climbing this mountain. That is true. Please answer this question. I'm good at keeping up appearances, but the truth is I'm barely holding it together. Sorry, I am kind of stuck in this conversation a bit myself. Ouch. Getting mad at people on the internet. An ongoing and unfortunate sometimes hobby. But now I'm curious, what brought Theo to the mountain? As usual? So I quit after a week and hopped a bus to Canada. Like, I want to have insightful commentary and talk about this wonderful conversation that's going on. And I like, one thing that's always the challenge for me is I like to have time to think. And when I'm doing something like this, I don't have time to think. I don't have the time to fully process any of these things in the moment. And I don't know if I want to ask that question, but... I... So yeah, there's going to be a minimum of commentary, and this will probably end up being a bonus video, right? There's certainly, like, fighting myself. A little intense. Maybe she comes with the territory. Honestly, yeah. She's... Oh, jeez. The conversation, it never ends. That's... like, part of me is a very interesting character. Right? Very dangerous character. But I think part of me is she's... everything she said does ring a bell. Everything she said has a lot, like, I can see how what part of me is saying could be twisted into saying those kinds of things, right? When you're dealing with Mr. Oshido all the way back in the Celestial Resort, right? Sure, right? Madeline's trying to be nice to Mr. Oshido, but then there's a part of Madeline that says, this Mr. Oshido is so annoying, this hotel is a dump, this place is miserable, just, you're terrible, get out of my way. Right? And so that part of Madeline, that part of me, is the part of me that says those things. Right? And control it, and that's kind of the thing, right? Controlling what you say, controlling those things, I think, is a big part of... I don't know that being a good person is the right way to put it, but I think that has a lot to do with it. Let's let Theo talk a bit more, but... I feel like I need to accomplish something. I need something to challenge me. So I said, let's beat this game in under 1,000 deaths. Seriously, this game is too self-aware for its own good. Yeah. Hey, her last note changed. It's not, I should get some sleep anymore. Celeste Mountain. Special. This is... less violent. Alright. I thought you'd never ask. Bring on the selfie. Yes, please. Aww. Aww. Seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Theo and Madeline. And tomorrow, tomorrow is the summit. See, this is also the funny thing about my predictions, because I go into this saying this chapter is going to be terrible. Hey. Hey. This is the dream world, but I have a new item, and I do not like this one bit because something is about to happen. Up, 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 up. Welcome to the mirror world. I think the chapter is starting for real now because we are back into a dream world and something is going on. I am actually going to go ahead, cut the video here, right? This will probably end up being the bonus conversational video, or maybe I'll end up adding more later, but one way or another, right? The climb up the mountain continues next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying Theo and Madeline as much as I am, because these people, this game, is just so much fun. And I'm loving not just the game, not just playing the game itself, but I'm loving the experience, the story, what this game is saying as well. Right. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Until then.